Well, I guess we should have some cool music, because if we don't have any cool music, you guys will be like, where's the cool music? There's no cool music.
Hey, this is the Prophet with Nick Black. It's time to chit chat. You know nothing about blockchain. We here to fix that. You want the news on them new stocks? This where you get that. So go and grab you a nice chair. It's time to sit back and talk to Prophet. Hey, hey, you talking to the Prophet? Hey, hey. We talking condos and nice clothes and driving Lambos. I remember them night codes, we couldn't stand those. We tried to drop on them house roads, but had to stay low. Now there's solutions to hard bills we couldn't pay for. I talked to Prophet to get some profit, we couldn't change the top. If it's a stock and I need a cop it, I wait for him to drop it. Ain't no option, let's get it poppin', we chillin' in the trap. I need some crypto, put it in my pocket, by any means I rock. This is the Prophet with Nick Black, it's time to chit chat. You know nothing about blockchain, we here to fix that. You want the news on them new stocks, this where you get that. So go and grab you a nice chair. It's time to sit back and talk to Prophet. Hey, hey, you talking to the Prophet.
All right, cool.
Hey,
you got your damn music. So we're going a little bit early today. And it'll be part of the greater theme about what we talk about anyway today. But I think things are at peak insanity. I think there's a lot going on in the market that doesn't make any sense. It's people are not behaving rationally. And when people are not behaving rationally, I don't want to be a part of it. I'm willing to listen, only one person ever calls the top and only one person ever calls the bottom, and the rest of us are just swimming around. And for myself and for my clients, we made far too much fucking money to give it all back. So we will not be giving it all back. We are going to the sidelines. Starting about 4 days ago, I started liquidating positions. I'm going to keep liquidating until I'm down to about 6 core assets, maybe 7. Bitcoin and some protocols. And that is it. Gone. Thanks. Thanks for playing. I'm out. I'm going to sit. I'm going to watch. You guys can make all the money. You guys can get rich. I'm going to stay rich. There's getting rich, staying rich. It's two different things. We're going to have some fun. So I had to go a little bit early because we're doing, my buddy and I are doing a massive liquidation of some of his stuff. So we'll cover that. So that's why we're a little bit early today. Yeah. It is what it is. Okay. Let me say hello to a few people. Let me say hello to Biotech Breakout, Veritax. What happens next? Andy Panda, WWW Surge, and 29LH06, Claire Smith. That's over on the Theta. We love the Theta. Also the boss, Roro Spirella, when they show up. Let me say hello to Joe Fernandez, first one in the shoot. P. Kelly, Candace, Dubai Money. I think we caught a lot of people off guard. I didn't tell anybody we were going to go early. I just basically changed a little thing. We did it early. It'll just be a few of us. It'll just be our little secret. You guys realize the video from yesterday disappeared because I cursed too much. I'm trying not to do too much cursing, but I cursed too much. And I said, okay, if I curse a lot, the video disappears. That's what it is. You only get to see it live. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This looks like pornography. It's not. I hope it's not. So, what's up? S2K Hobo. Good to see you. Okay, so for just a few of us here, I'll go ahead and roll these opening graphics. There's some interesting stuff to see. We're going to look at the Veritax scores. We're actually going to go through and look. The one thing I found really interesting is that even though Ethereum is rocketing, it's one of the lowest rated. It's a screaming sell by Vortex, meaning it's a screaming sell by all the metrics that they have going back 12 years. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not going to sell Ethereum, but I'm going to buy some puts on it. I don't usually buy puts. I'm usually a put seller. But for the next few weeks, I think things are uncomfortably high. When things move up and they shouldn't, and there's no logical reason, you got to exit. Ride the train. I rode the train. Dubai money. I rode that train. Okay. Anyway, let me play these non-commercial graphics. And we'll be right back. And just a few of us will have our nice little chat and we'll talk. And I'll see you in a second. Okay, so we're going to talk about, is the crypto bull market ending? I don't think it's a bull market or bear market. This is just a brand new market that's being created. So first is, we shouldn't even talk about it like that. But I do think that there are periods of excitedness, periods of positive exuberance. It gets to the point of irrational exuberance. And then there's a cooling off period where people need to take a breath and just go, we're getting over our skis. And listen, this has nothing to do. I know you guys think this is a Doge thing. This is not a Doge thing. Good for Doge, good for the community, good for every single person in the community. Everybody loves dogs. And if you don't like dogs, you're a fucking communist. Everybody loves dogs, unless you've been attacked by a dog. But everybody loves dogs. I'm not a Doge hater. The token design is kind of dumb, but maybe they'll fix that. And the fact is, if that's the world's stimulus package, is that so bad? I know a lot of people are angry about Doge going up, but why? Who cares? You're doing good with your portfolio? What do you care if someone else does good? I want everyone to do good, except the Safe Moon community, because they are a bunch of psychopaths. And that is a complete junk, dumpster fire, trash can project. All hype, zero guts, very bad for the industry. This is feeling like 2017. It's the same bull crap. Okay? If Doge goes to $1 billion a token, I'll be fine with that. If I never hear the word Safe Moon again, because it is a dumpster fire for retards. Let me eat the rest of my banana. Okay. This just kind of culminating the greater experience of what's going on in the crypto space right now. It's frothy and stupid and a little bit unrealistic. So I just choose not to participate. This doesn't make sense to me. And if it doesn't make sense either, I don't know anything. We've passed some line where I no longer understand. I'm like, well, but wait a minute. I understand to a certain point. Where did I stop understanding? I stopped understanding when logic left, when common sense and reason and rationale left the room. And when you're in a market like that, I don't want to try to guess what can happen, because markets can be irrational and they can stay irrational a lot longer than you can stay solvent. Right? And at the end, there's only one token. If I got to be stuck with one, just one.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Is that Bitcoin? You know what I'm saying? Is that Bitcoin? So, yeah, I'm doing a lot of selling. Okay. What I thought was interesting. Oh, let me tell you another thing we're going to do here in a second. We're going to go over to Nifty, and you guys here are going to help me price this Beeple. We're going to try to flip it. Okay. So you guys are going to help me flip it. We're going to pick a price. We're going to agree on it as a community, and we're going to list that bitch. We'll have some fun. Let me say hello. Let me see if I miss anybody. since we got back, let's put some little music. What do we have? It's not really suspicious music. Let's do some house music. Let's go with Way with Words. Okay. By the way, Spirella, good to finally see you. Gordon Bennett, Baykeeper. Solid Gold, Real J. Cole, Kevin Broadway, Mark Barnovitz, Whippin', what up? Dubai Money in the house, JJ, Candace, of course, McCaves, Anonymous, Emmanuel, what's up? Brady, Adam, Scott. Okay, cool. So we'll have some fun. Let's look at Vortex really quick. Telecoin is the belle of the ball right now. It was like a 93 earlier today. You know, again, if I wasn't going to cash mostly in a lot of my positions, or at least going back to Bitcoin, I would probably take a position in Telcoin, and I'll tell you why. I thought it was dumb. And then I was like, okay, nope. You have to read the things you don't like. You have to research the things you do not enjoy. So I started taking a look. Telcoin's kind of cool because they're basically going and trying to figure out mobile payment remittances in third world countries. And, you know, everybody does banking by your phone these days. And especially in third world countries where people don't have a banking relationship, they try to do a lot of online banking. And it's still very nebulous going from the bank to the cell phone for mobile payments. People end up using Western Union, which is a scam. They steal everything from people. And when you're barely getting by 10%, you can't pay that. So that market, it does make sense. What Telcoin is doing makes a lot of sense. And the guy, I think it's Paul Nooner, the guy that's in charge, he's done some legitimate stuff. It's not a scam. Now, I don't know if it will succeed, but I know what it's not. It's not a scam. You know what it is? It's 1.7 pennies. So you know what? Telcoin, you just got my $1,000. See, I still gamble. But anyway, the Vortex score said buy it. Well, it said in the past you should buy it. Okay, what else is going on? Bancor, it's almost a buy, but not quite. Theta Fuels up in the top. Look at the bottom. Ethereum, Holochain, Bitcoin trash. Ethereum was the most interesting one. It had a run up to 3,400, and then someone was like, enough is enough. The big hand of justice came out and said, no. This is a screaming sell. If you look at the Vortex scores, a screaming sell, like buy. However, the past is not always a predictor of future performance, is it? So we can't go off that. I did find something interesting. There's a couple interesting stories. One, Occam.fi partners with Bondly. You guys remember Bondly? Bondly's coming over to Cardano to provide next-gen NFT capabilities to Cardano. Great. More cool for Cardano, cool for Bondly. The NFT stuff, man. It's everywhere. Lipton Iced Tea Blockchain NFT. Just wait. Oh, for those of you that want to buy Doge, but you don't think you have enough money, don't worry. Because now on Bitfinex, yes, the people that brought you iFinex, the people that brought you scammy Tether, the people that brought you printing money out of thin air, buying Bitcoin with it, wash, rinse, and repeat for 10 years straight. Yes, that Bitfinex. They now bring you leverage. You can get leverage. You have marginability on the Doge. You think this isn't the end of the end of times? Why buy Doge when you can buy Doge with 125x leverage? Why shouldn't you? Okay. And then somebody is exploring new assets. Shall we look and see who is exploring these new assets? Bitstamp. At Bitstamp, they're exploring 12 new assets. They are Curve, Audio, Graph, LRC, Flare, oh God, Hedera, USDT, of course, Sushi Swap, Mana, StoreJ, Engine, and Rune. What are the good tokens there? Rune, Engine, maybe Mana. You need your stable coin, even though it's scammy. You need Tether. Hedera, the jury's still out. Probably I don't know, man. I don't know if they figured out this DAG structure. Fetch has as far as I understand, their version of the DAG kind of system is better. Flare, scammy. LRC, don't know enough about it to talk. Graph token, yes, don't sell yet. Audio, love it. Curve, you got to be a big believer in DeFi. I think the whole DeFi space changes when AGI drops their DAO token. Just saying, keep your eyes open. Okay, let's have a little fun. Let's steer away from the kind of tense nature of the markets today. The Doge is 53 cents. Good for Doge. Good for everyone that owns it. You know what? Good for Ethereum Classic, 59 bucks. You know why? Because those people got kicked in the dick over and over. They got 51% attacked like 3 times in 2 months. Man, they've had enough pain. Let them win. Let them get a freaking win. Good for you, Ethereum Classic. Rally token is starting to rally. IrisNet, I don't know anything about it. And Thorchain in the house. It got as high as like 18 bucks. Thorchain is a name I think you should watch. I think it's going to perform, in my opinion, a lot like Polkadot. My guess is it spins up into the $30 to $40 range. We'll see when some meaningful staking comes. That they do have staking right now, but it's not anything I would do. It's very sketchy. You can be in these liquidity pools that get slashed. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet, but maybe. Telcoin, a lot of Twitter volume, a lot of trading volume. Maker. What's interesting about Maker DAO? Well, they basically, the governing body decided we've pretty much done it. We've reached decentralization. They turned $460 million back over to the project. Basically went, I guess, into the treasury, or I don't know how those funds make their way back into the asset. But Maker is actually up quite a bit. Let's see if it's in the top. Well, it's not in the top, but it was up pretty handily. It took a big bump. So whatever. Let's see. Omise Go 76. I don't know. You typically only buy these things at 90. If they give you that signal at 90, you can go ahead and get in for a little bit. Okay. Anything else interesting? The exchange coin Waves is up a little bit today. That's about it there. Okay. Let's go on over to Nifty. Let's have a little fun. Let me see. Bimps, BP Brothers, Scooter Helmet, Biotech Breakout, Belinda Cook, Roro, Aaron Troy, McNabb, CC Brown, Antonio. I think I got everybody. Oh, Red Dramatic, SJO Theta TV, Joe Pirate, good to see you. What HK, good to see you. And who did I miss? I didn't miss anybody. You got them all. Yay. You sold. Yeah, I know. Well, I was determined. I was like, I'm not going to sell. I am, by the way, I am going to sell Rally. But now I get to sell it with a 23% profit. So I'll take it. I bought it at 99 cents. I've held on to it for a while. And even though I still think there's plenty of room to go, it's not a core asset. And therefore it must go. And I did leave. Yes, just so you know, I will not sell all of it. I'm going to sell my original investment. And then I'm going to leave, I think I'm up 23, 24% on Rally. I will leave that chunk in there because it's a free position. I'm not selling. I'm basically taking winnings wherever I can. And if it's a sub 100% gain, then I'm just going to leave the gain and I'm taking my original off the table. It's going back to the Bitcoin. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for Bitcoin. Thank you. Is it possible that VeChain will help power the digital? No. Nope. They're not going to put it in the hands of a private company. You guys should know this by now. CBDCs will not be managed by private companies. All of you guys holding on for XRP, the XRP ledger. Nope. No. Same thing with VeChain. There's some nonsensical stuff floating around the internet. Yeah, VeChain is going to help power the DCEP, digital currency for electronic payments, the Chinese digital sovereign. No. Row. No. Andre Coins, what's going on? All right, let's take a little sip of this stuff. Rocket fuel right here. Okay. Let's carry on. So let's go have a little fun. get rid of this. The house music is cool. We love it, but let's go a little bit more. Something kind of cool. Abundance. Okay, let's go take a look. Let's have a little fun now, and you guys are going to help. This is the market as it currently stands for abundance. For those of you that can see, we're on Nifty Gateway. Abundance is the Beeple that we got over the weekend. So they just started minting them like just now. Let me just do a little reset here, a little refresh of the screen. These are the ones that are for sale. We have 88,888, 128K, 99K, 125, 112, 420, and 420, and 423, 6. So those are the 7 that are available. By all of us together, we're going to figure out what I should price mine at. So let's see. Good to see you guys. Let me make sure I haven't missed anybody. Tom, good to see you. Antonio, of course. Ella Paul, Scorpion, Bill, Frank, Dan, good to see you. Adam, if I didn't say hello. Scott Hill, of course. Jeffrey, Patsy, Phil, don't drive in oncoming traffic. And across the pond, Michael Murphy. Okay. So let me take this little banner off because we don't need it. Boop. Okay. So full disclosure, where do we buy this thing? We bought this thing for right at 36K after fees. Ins, outs, whatevers. Okay. So we do a little editing here. Boop, 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 boop. Help me price my abundance. So this piece is called abundance. For those of you that want to see it, let's see. We can click on it. This is the number 55, but it is abundance. So that's what this is. So what you get with it, this is the non-fungible token itself. Now, what do you get with it? Well, and it moves around, does some old graphical shit. Great. And it tells you who owns it and all this kind of cool stuff. Okay, that's great. And you get to see what they paid for it. So this guy paid $36,000. This is actually interesting. So let's do this. Number 26, that was kind of, number 20. This was kind of up there. My guess is he paid out the wazoo for this. Let's see. 78K. He paid 78K for this thing. So yeah, he's trying to get a little get back. 125. That's fair. Fair is fair. He wants his 125. So let's figure it out. Let's figure out the most judicious way for us to price this thing. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Okay, it looks like Art's the same question would be asked of Art. No, all those prices are insane. Who would buy those? Well, I'm glad that you ask. The winning bid was $1,234,567.88. That was the winning bid. There are 100 of these on the planet Earth. It's pretty likely that the dude that got all the number ones is not selling anytime soon, as is with most of the top 10. The highest in number 11, the guy that bought number 11 paid $307,000. I want you to think about that. It's the same one that these guys, that we all have. He paid $307,000 for this. That's what he gets. And he gets the display. So if people's like, well, who cares? What about display? Well, the display is interesting because let me go over and show you. And this is some of the prices for some of the other ones. The numbers, that's interesting. The number 71 of the biological is for 125. Look at that. Number 99 of 100, 1.5 million. Well, it's unlikely he's going to get that. I say unlikely, not impossible. Look at that. Rebirth. 47,000. That's not bad. For a number 16, woof. If I had money to burn and I wasn't worried about a total market meltdown and thought that everything was going to crash, we're all going to be broke as shit, I might buy some of these. But I am, and I do, and I don't want to be. You guys should not be buying this stuff. This is why, now you guys know why I'm Alex and I are creating the display, but let me show you. So we're actually selling the displays, but let me show you what, if you went with the drop, what you ended up getting. So let's go to drops. We'll go back to the Beeple drop so that you can see. Okay. I show you this because it's pretty cool what you ended up, what he was ending up giving away was neat. So these are, here it is right down here. Okay. Abundance. You click on it. Okay. Check. So this is what you get. Okay. You get this with it. So this is the display. Great. And then these come with a little base that's got some lights in it. Cool. Cool, bro. And it comes with a little box. You can see it open up and it's fancy. And I don't know if it blinks like that, but it comes with a little box. And so that's cool. See, it's light and shiny. Great. So that's the experience. Most people probably will get more enjoyment out of the experience, the little boxy thing, than they will owning the token. For most people, well, you tell me, do you care about owning the NFT sitting on your phone or on a computer? Or would you just rather have the display sitting at your house where you could actually look at it and pimp when people walk in and say, is that a Beeple? And you're like, yeah. And they're like, you're dope. And you're like, yeah. I mean, you tell me, yes or no. Would you want, is the NFT that important to anybody? Or would you rather just have the display? Me? I like the display. No one knows when I'm walking down the street or if they come over to my place. They don't know if I own some insignificant non-fungible token. Yes, people are crazy. So the way I feel, I like the display. So see, if you're buying for fun, the display. If you're buying for store of value, NFT. Well, I don't think you could say store of value with non-fungible tokens. I think it's kind of greater fool. Art's worth what someone will pay for it. Some art holds its value, some does not. But it's still just worth what, I mean, unless you're Duvain and you're making markets, it's just worth what someone else is going to pay for it. That's everything. However, in the name, non-fungible token, there's a semblance of non-fungibility to it, meaning you can't just trade it out. You can't just, it's not so easy. So anyway, that's why we had to buy one of these. Sniper Princess, what's up? We had to buy one of these so that we could make the displays. That's why we're selling the displays to recoup the cost. Now we got to figure out, since the NFT is not all that exciting. It's cool, I guess. It's not super exciting because it's just some electrons on a phone that no one else knows about. So I don't mind selling it. Okay, I'm not attached to it. I'll sell this before I sell some Bitcoin. I'll tell you that. So, okay. What are we going to sell it for? Let's see. You want to see some of these bids? God, this was the highest one. He's the ultimate effing winner. It says, extreme caution. This person is better than you in everything. They are more perfect human being, and I would not attempt to actually make eye contact, or they will most likely melt your soul. Hashtag do your research. So T. Gehring, when for just 1.2 million, 1.2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, he gets all of this stuff. Pretty cool. Justin Sun and the rest of the top 10 get 5 of these. Okay, this one plus 4 more. Kind of cool. Okay, so that kind of puts a floor on the price. If there's 5, it's 300,000. That's about what, 61,850, almost 62,000 a piece, but not quite 61,700. Okay, so 61,000 is kind of like the floor of these based on this dude, but not everybody got these like this. Sonny Fu, who I'm sure was a little bit angry at himself for not raising his bid. Sonny Fu paid 307,000 for the same thing that we got. NFT Larry, 268K. Max Stealth, 250,000. DMIK, 245. You see where we're going with this? we're even the top, 11 through 9. These, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These guys all paid over 100 racks. The floor is in. So why? I know. I wondered why the last penny, Siri Marenko. I wondered why he didn't do the last penny like that. I thought that was weird. Why go 8-8? Unless 8-8 has some kind of significance. In the Asian culture, 8s, very important. 4 8s is like the luckiest number. I don't know. So what are we going to sell this thing for? Let's see some numbers. Let's do it like this, since we got a good group. NFTs would be really awesome and cool in 25 years. Well said, Brady. Simon, what's up? Okay, so let's figure out what we're going to sell this thing for. We can do whatever we want. Let's see. 88 is not good. It's a Nazi number. Oh, yeesh. All right. Okay, 88 is bad. The reason the top 20 is priced because of Sonny Lou and his crappy loser. I know. Hey, it's an auction, man. You got to do what you do. Hootie, what up? Okay, so let's figure this out. Let's be judicious. Let's say everybody who's good. Okay, so we got one bid in. Let's see. S2K's got it at 88, 88, 8. That's actually the lowest bid right now. I think if we go and we do the market research. Marketplace. Let's go back to where we were at. Let's go to Beeple. Let's go to Spring Collection. Let's go to Abundance. Let's go to. Oh, no. Boop. Abundance. We got to go here. There we go. On sale. This is what's on sale right now. So we're at 88,000 is the low. Is that right? 88,000 is the low. 420 is the high. Ours is number 71. So for those of you that order the actual display from me and my buddy, you're going to get the same. You're going to get the plastic display thing, but it'll be the number 71 one. I don't even know if you'll be able to find that out, but that's the one it is. All right. Okay. So 88 is the low bid. Sometimes an 8 is just an 8. This is true. Price it at $99.9999. Okay, Roro. I like where your head's at. Annie Panda has it at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like that one too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the 89. Did someone else do something like that? 12.8. We've got sell it for 71K, take the money and run. Yeah. Ooh, Kevin Broadway has it at 150K, 0.88. Let's see. I'm kind of liking this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's growing on me. At least 100K. I think most of us are in the 100K range. Listen, I'm willing to sit on this thing and never sell it. That's the other thing, just so you guys know. So, don't buy art with rent money or you're going to be broke. Tripled up and invested all in Doge and then double your money this Saturday. I'm not buying Doge, dude. I won't. I love the community. I have a lot of friends making a lot of money on Doge. Not me. I won't at all. I can't. It's not real. It's a social network. And I know there's value in that, but I haven't come around to the point where I'm willing to invest in that, because the minute the cord gets unplugged out of the wall, he can shill it all he wants. Matter of fact, there's a whole skit about Doge, but that doesn't matter. How long they've been shilling the US dollar, and that's not worth the paper it's printed on. Just not going to do it. It's not for me. It's for some people. Yeah, you can put fun in the fundamentals. But I'm not at a point where I'm willing to buy it. To me, it's complete gambling. And if you want to gamble, that's cool. And there's a lot of reasons why the gamble is working. But you know who's made more money than anybody this year? It's not the Doge community. It's those Safe Moon dickheads. And that's complete trash. So, I don't know. It's not for me. I want everyone to win. And it's not like when people are making money, they're taking money out of my pocket. We can all win. We can all do great. I want everybody to win. I want everybody to make tons of money and be happy and not have to work for some douchebag. I'm just going to do it through Bitcoin and protocol layers and AI, and other people are going to do it through SafeMoon. I don't see Elon getting behind that, but God, I don't even want to put that out there because he probably will. Because he likes to clown the whole world. You're part of the joke. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Hashtag SafeMoon dickheads. That's so right. Okay, let's figure this out. Total cost of the NFT. My total cost was just shy of 36,000. So I'm in for 36. Sniper Princess has it at 107.1. Okay, so let's narrow it down. I think we are agreeing that we're going to go over 100K, but less than 150. Oh man. Let's see. Look at the charts. Look at the charts. He wants us to look at the charts. Let's figure out the price, Wojtek, and then we'll look at the charts. Okay. So total cost about 36K. Let's see. Honestly, I put your people right under the lowest price one. I'm not selling it for the lowest price solid gold. I didn't get into this to be the first loser. I'm not selling it for the lowest. I don't need to sell it. I'm only going to sell it if it makes sense. And I don't know if Dubai, I don't know if 300 makes sense. 133, 333. That's interesting. 133. Okay, let's vote on this. We're going to do we want to do a cool number like a 133, 333, 222, like some kind of number like that? Or do we want to go with like the number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that? Let's see. If I aren't worried about it, put this like, well, 400K is not going to happen. And it's not going to happen in a reasonable time. And the other thing is, this is going back into Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin does a double and this doesn't, then I lost. Does that make sense? 133, 124, 9, 133, 333, 123. I kind of like that 123 area. 55 is 88, 71 won't sell for 100. Oh, solid gold. Don't be so sure. That one will be gone. There's only 7 of these for sale. And once that one's gone, it's a buyer's market. I've already been offered 50 for it. Of course, I didn't say yes, but there you go. 133, 333. I like that. I think so. Garrick's at 133. Jeffrey was at 133. Scott Hill 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. That's a weird number. And I'll take 2%. Okay. You must go between 99 and 107. No. Look, this is just 7 random people selling their stuff. This doesn't mean anything. There is no data. Don't be confused by the range, what numbers people put up here. That doesn't mean anything. This is not data. These aren't sales. These are just offers. Brady, I keep coming back to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. We're skipping 7, or does decimal count as 7? Or should we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 78? If we're going to do it, we got to do it. I think Kingston dude nailed it. And we don't want the unlucky numbers, Barella. Okay, that's it. We're doing it here. So you guys don't think I'm BSing. I don't want you guys to think Nick is leading us on a wild goose chase. List for sale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will receive, man, look at that commission. So if it goes for 123, the artist gets another 12K, Nifty gets another 6K, and I get a measly 104 racks. You know what? It is what it is, right? Confirm listing. But please confirm by re-entering the amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I've got to do my 2FA real quick, which you guys can't see. Approve. This is cool. Nifty has a thing where it makes you approve it on Authy so that no one can come in here and like they could hack your account, list it for sale, go and buy your stuff. So that's kind of cool. Okay, that's it. Abundance. It is now. So it is said, so it is done. Few additional details. We now have it. The people have spoken. 123,456.78. Receiving offers. Now, why is that important? Because if someone made me an offer and it was in the right range, I have a few days where I could do a transfer, meaning I would transfer ownership. They would get it. The question is then who gets the actual physical piece? So if it doesn't sell in a week, I will get the physical. If it sells in a week, then it's sold. That's life. Okay, let's go to the charts. Let's do some talking. Okay, cool. Let me say, Kingston Dude, good to see you, by the way. Did it just say original price? No, that was because it was a raffle. Let me show you. The edition sold for, when they mint these raffles, they're all minted at $1. That's like the minimum cost you have to just list it. But this one sold for $35,650 plus whatever little nominal transaction fees. Yeah. So there it is. There you go. You've seen it. You've done it. Now you've all participated. Everybody can say they listed a Beeple for sale. We did that, y'all. Okay. Ocean Dawn, good to see you. Good. Okay. I'm going to go through this list and I'm just going to tell you everything that I would sell. I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to tell you everything that I'm about to sell. This thing is getting ugly. Bitcoin, I'm holding. Ethereum, I'm holding. Cardano, I'm holding. Polkadot, I'm holding. VeChain, gone. Theta, gone. Filecoin, I'm staking. Otherwise, gone. Cosmos, holding. Protocol. Chili's, even though they're working with the UFC now. Did you guys know that? Gone. Mana, gone. Holochain, definitely gone. Engine, love you. I love you long, gone. Nexo, keeping because you get better interest. Nexo, we keep. Graph token, we keep for now. Near, protocol, keep it. Rune, one of the only tokens that's up. Keeping it. Protocol. AR. We keep AR because in June the parachain offering comes and AR is going to get a big nod. That ecosystem, it's as close to protocol as possible without being, it's like a GRT type play. At least the way it's like a 1.5. IOST, buy, gone. 1 inch. I love you. You're gone. I'm going to be putting all of those funds into the Singularity DAO token. That's the way I'm going to play DeFi. That's the way I'm going to play swaps and all that kind of stuff. I'm kind of out of the tradition. This was my one play. It was good. It was great while it lasted. Hey, we had a lot of fun. We had some good memories. There was that night we both got drunk. Some things were said that shouldn't have been, but 1 inch, you're out. Get your bag, pack your shit, and go. Flow. Flow's protocol. TBK, also protocol, but they haven't proven that they have staying power. Cut my losses. And this is a loser for me. This is one of the few tokens that I never took any profit from. I was only up about 20% on it, and it just slowly just winnowed down. And of course, you can see it's just getting beat up. Gone. OGN. I'm not staking it, so it's gone. Wax, gone. Although a lot of my wax is embedded in the cards. I don't have a choice, but whatever. The tops cards, by the way, which are doing quite well. Fetch, buying. Oh, you're like, what? Whoa. Yes. Fetch, I'm buying. Stormix, gone. Audius. It's tricky. Probably going to cut it in half. They still don't have any real competition. So I'm not going to cut it too hard, but I'm going to probably drop it by 50%. AGI, I'm adding NKN. It's kind of protocol layer. I'm going to probably sit in NKN. And Rally, I love you. Thanks for the memories. Gone. So there you go. And that's most of those things I own. Some of those I don't, but I own almost that entire stash. And that's so there you know. Now what's going. Let's see. Are you holding wax NFTs? I have a lot of wax NFTs. Yes, I have. I don't know if I showed you guys. I have a big fat wax. Well, only the tops. I'll show you real quick. If it may not do it. Sometimes it's not so easy to log in. Oh, you know what? It may be blocking it because this is like a live thing and it may not let me log in. Let's see. Okay. There it is. Yeah. So this is where we're at. So I've got 4,700 in the account, which is not much because it's like $1,100. But anyway, this is the account, but this is all I have a bunch of packs too that I haven't sold yet, but these are all the cards. Notice this number 1 and it's real cheap, but I've got it listed because how many number 1s are there? Not many. Oh yeah. 1. But anyway, yeah, I've got a lot of cards. So cool. And my original investment is down to like 30 or 2,500, 56 bucks. So on a 2,500 investment, I have 1,400 in cash and I have another 11.8. And that's based on the lowest sale of these cards. You can give that probably a triple. So it's probably 30 grand in cards. These I'm willing to sit on like a total nerd. I'll just sell a few of them that I don't like the packs. I'll sell the packs to kind of finance the. All right. Okay. So let's see. How do you figure out taxes? I'm going to net it out. So when I convert back to cash, and I'm also looking at doing some other things, the Puerto Rico shuffle, there's all sorts of things I'm looking at doing, but don't cheat the tax man. He will just come back and punish you. So yeah. Okay, let's see. I think that's about it. I think we covered all the bases. Cool. Thoughts on alien worlds? Ugh, I don't have any thoughts on that. I don't know enough about it. Theta has 3 patents. YouTube and Twitch will license. That's good. Listen, Theta is going to do amazing. And I think a lot of these tokens that I'm getting out of over the next day or two, doesn't mean they're going to do bad in the long run. It just means I don't want to be around for the next month or two when the free money rolls off, when the YOLO buck is gone and all of these degenerate assholes have to go back to work and have to start paying rent. And what do? They're going to start selling their crypto to pay their debts off because they've been living like dumbasses. Stupid people do stupid things. You give them money, they go to the casino. It's human nature. Well, guess what? Rent is due. It's due. And so I think we're going to see a lot more of this red than less of it. This green, you can kiss that stuff goodbye for a while, in my opinion. There's going to be up days here and there because obviously when you have terrible days, the next day everything looks great. What happens next? I don't believe that there's altcoin seasons and Bitcoin seasons and all this. I believe there is a core group of investors that are investing in sound projects. There's a second tier of investors that are just throwing their money at every goddamn thing they can see. Anything that's cheap, they buy it because they think they're going to get rich. The safe moon effect. And I think that there's a third group of investors that are kind of just leveraging everybody else's opinion and they don't really know what to do. And they probably have a smattering of, Bitcoin and Ethereum and then to a lesser degree, some of the other projects. Most people, even people in the investment space that have a lot of money that are investing, they're getting their marching orders from people like Raoul Pal, Michael Saylor, Novogratz. And while those are nice people, the only one of those 3 that even understands this market for real, it's probably, even though I don't kind of like him, Novogratz. He's the only one that really gets it because he's been here from the beginning. Raoul Pal, he talks like he has, but he's a Johnny come lately. And Michael Saylor's definitely a Johnny come lately. He didn't even believe in Bitcoin 2 years ago. He thought it was stupid. So my guess is, and also, look at Novogratz. He was super, super early to Ethereum. So of course he's going to push to all of his rich buddies, hey, you need to be buying Ethereum or buying my fund. So the rich guys are going to push the rich guy narrative. There will be invariably, there'll be some funds out there that do a lot of deep research like A16Z, Andreessen Horowitz, things like that. And they're going to continue to pick winners. And if you look at their portfolio, it's almost all protocol and some exchanges. It's public information. I mean, they publish it. You can look at their portfolio. Follow what the rich guys do. You know what's not in there? SafeMoon and some other spammy coins, right? There's no VeChain in those portfolios, right? There's no Chili's. There's no Holochain. Well, actually Holochain might be in there, but a lot of these, spammy Johnny come lately coins, they're just not there. So take from that what you will. I don't think so. So I don't think that there is seasons. This is a market that's bloating, and we've gone about 4 or 5 months straight with ridiculous profits. And we're at the point where some of this money is not smart. Well, a lot of this money is not smart money. And so when you're in an environment like that, sometimes it's best to just kind of back off, get on the sideline, chill, and just let things fall where they may. If the market keeps going up and you've reduced your positions to just, protocols, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, Near, you're going to still do fine. Are you going to do crazy, these weird numbers that somebody, no, but you don't care. Like how much enough is enough? Because what happens is with these little explosive coins, they go way up and then they get dumped because there's not enough liquidity, and they just go poof and then they're gone. Or people have to pay rent. And the same people that rush into a token will rush out of a token. It's not weak hand, strong hand. It's just they came in lightly, they leave lightly, right? They don't care. They're not in this for the ideology. They're just in here to score some cash as quick as possible. And I'm not against that. I'm a money maximalist. A lot of the people that FOMO'd into this market, that just came in because they had the free couch money and all this, great. Some of them will stay. Some of them will go on to probably be very competent investors, but most of them will disappear. And that's cool. I did not cover TrueBit. I don't know enough about it to talk about it. So you guys know, well, for those of you that do and don't, I don't try to cover any token I don't know anything about because it's not fair to you guys. All right. Let's see. World of Champions. I don't know what that is. What about the price of BTC? Yeah, I think everything goes down. I think the whole market gets clipped. But I don't care if Bitcoin goes down. I'm not worried about it because I know that the general trajectory of Bitcoin, because I understand the fundamental argument. I think you guys mostly do too. Bitcoin is a store of value. It is digital gold. It's in its own little realm. It's not competing. These people that think that Bitcoin is competing with Ethereum, no. Bitcoin is not competing with Ethereum. Ethereum is competing with Ethereum. Everybody's like, yeah, it's all being staked. Yeah, Ethereum's going to, it still doesn't fucking scale. Does no one pay? It can't scale. Ethereum, you light it on fire to do transactions. If you told me, I'm not even going to go down that path. My point is, the whole market is expanding. It's absorbing money units, at least until the rent checks. And all that's got to kind of get clear out of the system. And a good, hard, painful sell-off would be very valuable for the market. People need to get punished for making bad decisions. Because if they don't, then at 3 a.m, something's going to happen and they're going to wake up and they're going to have dust in their account. And then they're going to think, well, I'm going to just wait for it to pop back up. And then they're going to have dust in their account the next day because it's going to happen for 35 days in a row. And you're going to have people being sad, people getting margin called over on their exchanges, and you're going to owe money and this and that. You got over your skis. You borrowed too much. Blah, blah, blah. And, it is what it is, because people don't understand the dangers of leverage. So they go, and I'm not talking about your Nexo leverage, 20%, 10%, 5%. I'm talking about these dummies getting over here on Binance, taking 125x leverage. These dummies going on to Bitfinex, these dummies on Bybit. Yes, you're all fucking dummies if you're taking 100x leverage. What the fuck is wrong with you? Stop. like really stop. You guys got to be smart with your money. There's a lot of money in this space. Anyway, a lot of these people that are just YOLOing into it with their free money because they're not paying rent and all this kind of stuff, they're going to give it back or they're going to take it back. And it's the first people that hit the exit. If we say this is a lot like the whole GameStop thing, where it's just these people coming in with 10, 20, 50 bucks, that's cool. But you know that 3/4 of those investments were losers? They don't talk about that. Everybody talks about all the money that the few guys made with GameStop. Everybody's like, we all got rich. Aha, we bankrupted Wall Street. No, you didn't. You bankrupted one company that was garbage, and they're not even bankrupt. They got liquidity lines. Yeah, Melvin. They're still around. You bankrupted nobody. Were they cheating? Yes. But did you actually change anything? No, they're just obscure the way they short. So nothing changed there. Is GameStop a good company? Nope. No. What about all those people that were buying all the way up to 600? Oh, it's going to it. Nope. They all lost money. Go look at the price of GameStop now. It ain't 600. It ain't 500. It ain't 400. It ain't 300. It ain't 200. So everybody that bought all the way up, guess what? They all got clipped. The only difference is this can happen at 3 a.m. or 1:30 or 12, and you'll never see it coming. And all these people that have leverage, they're going to get gutted. And that will actually be healthy. You need to shake out some types of behavior. I don't believe in the strong hand, weak hand, hang on till the end of the world, diamond hand. That's all bullshit. You sell and you book a profit and you make a meaningful change in your life. If you are one of these people that made $1 million in SafeMoon, hit the exit, dude. Go buy a fucking house and call it a win. Don't give it back, you dummies. But the same kind of people that gamble, they double down and double down and double down and take risk and take more risk. If I made $1 million, I can make 100 million. If I made 100, I can make 1 trillion million. Oh, fuck out of here, man. They're all gonna get hosed. It is what it is. What is the news? The GRT is going to do they're going to do a lot of software upgrades and new releases. So I would not be exiting GRT just yet. But then again, I say that, and if you had sold yesterday and you bought back in tomorrow, you probably save yourself 15%, 20%. So all of this red that you see, this is not the exception. My guess is this is more about the norm. I don't know anything about helium, Andre. I do apologize. My brain is only so big. Okay, there. Good. We had a fun day. Yes. So we've put our Beeple up for sale. That's kind of fun. Have a good, safe day in the market. Be careful. If you have leverage, go look at it and make sure you can control it. Even if you have a little leverage, even if hopefully you're not too close to the edge, but just be careful. Be careful. So yeah, we will see you soon. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything about poor, insolvent, drunk, strung out on meth. Grandmother wouldn't do. And you know what? She was sober this morning. I said, "What's wrong?" She said, "I'm looking at these markets." I'm like, oh Jesus, grandma looking at the markets. Whenever grandmother is sober, when grandma is sober, you should be taking profit.
Hey, this is the Prophet with Nick Black. It's time to chit chat. You know nothing about blockchain. We here to fix that. You want the news on them new stocks? This where you get that. So go and grab you a nice chair. It's time to sit back and talk to Prophet. Hey, hey, you talking to the Prophet. Hey, hey. We talking condos and nice clothes and driving Lambos. I remember them night codes, we couldn't stand those. We tried to drive on them house roads, but had to stay low. Now there's solutions to hard bills we couldn't pay for. I talked to Prophet to get some profit, we couldn't change the top. If it's a stock and I need to cop it, I wait for him to drop it. Ain't no option, let's get it popping. We chilling in the trap. I need some crypto, put it in my pocket by any means I rock. This is the Prophet with Nick Black. It's time to chit chat. You know nothing about blockchain, we here to fix that. You want the news on them new stocks, this where you get that. So go and grab you a nice chair. It's time to sit back and talk to Prophet. Hey, hey, you talking to the Prophet.